Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are doing a showcase for a unit. I mentioned this in a previous video. So basically we are showcasing the STR Omega Shenron, the old school STR type 70% leader from back in the 70% meta. It wasn't really used much on teams outside of the Extreme STR once Janemba hit the scene. Very good unit for that team, linked pretty well with Janemba. But after that, kind of fell to the wayside. So obviously the physical Omega Shenron came out and was the Shadow Dragons category leader. So you couldn't run them both on the same team, meaning that we didn't have a team that had a higher leader skill than 100% that we could actually run the Strength Omega on until the full power category came out. I don't think I've seen a video showcasing him on this team, so I thought it would be pretty cool to go ahead and do that. So we actually have the rotation that I want set up straight away, so I'm going to quickly bring up the overlay here and go through what he does. So obviously, like we said, he is the old school strength types 3 key 70% leader. His super attack is the minus energy powerball, which causes immense damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. Passive skill, Evil Domination, is attack plus 80% and all enemies attack minus 30%. So obviously nowadays, attack plus 80% on a Dokkan Fest unit, especially someone who was designed to be the leader of his team, 80% is a little bit lower than what we'd expect to see now. We'd normally expect to see at least 100%. Or some kind of build up that takes them above 100%. But the all enemies attack minus 30% is still very useful for things like Extreme STR Super Battle Road. Having all your enemies hit you for less damage is obviously a huge advantage. So he still does serve that purpose. Obviously some Dokkan events now, the final stage, can't have their attack lowered, but most of the stages leading up to the last one are still affected, so he'll be quite useful for that as well. His link skills are Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragons, and Fierce Battle. So, on the full power category, you're obviously not going to get units that have Shadow Dragons. Obviously, the Goku leader himself has GT, but there's not many other really good units that you'd run on that team that have it. His best link partner, actually, on the team that we've got set up is the Angel Golden Frieza, because he at least has Brutal Beatdown for the 10% attack. Key he will share with the Goku leader thanks to the GT and Shocking Speed, depending on how the rotations flow in. And we've got a couple of support units as well. So if we jump back over to the gameplay, we actually have the rotation that I wanted set up straight away. So we've got the STR Omega here with Angel Golden Frieza. So we might as well just go ahead and give them all super attacks. Both my support units are on the next rotation, so gonna have to get them floated off. But 1.1 million on the attack stat and around 1.1 million damage to start us off, and then yeah, tanking for double digits. So obviously this is what you want to see from a unit that you're going to be running on a category team. You want to hit for decent damage and tank for as little as possible. So at least for the first stage, even though, as we know, first stages are the easiest of the Dokkan event, but doing well so far, because, you know, if you're taking 20 to 30k damage in the first phase, that's not a good indicator of things to come. So let's see, who should we float off first? I need to check which one. So the Gohan is a support for AGL and STR, which is why he's here, so 25%. Vegeta does AGL, STR, and physical. Oh, he's 25% as well. So they're both 2 key and 25%. So I guess it doesn't really matter which one we float off. So we won't give Goku a super attack. And then neither of the support units will do really enough damage for it to make a huge difference. So we'll let them super. Obviously they're both AGL types in themselves, so they're both supporting each other. So yeah, not going to see a huge amount of damage. My Gohan is at about 40%, and I think, as you saw, I think he's SA6. And then this Vegeta, I did farm him up to SA10, but he has no orbs in him whatsoever, so okay, so let's do this so we can get the Shenron in the middle. Obviously Frieza at the front going to take a type disadvantage hit, but Omega getting the extra links there with Goku, And as long as they don't super Frieza in the first slot, he's not going to take a huge amount of damage. Yeah, 12 damage. And of course, see, you can see Frieza is taking a little bit less damage thanks to Omega's passive, giving that minus 30% attack to the Goku and Vegeta. So another big hit from Omega, tanking for next to nothing. Even Goku, considering he doesn't share a huge amount of key links with, attack links with the Omega, still getting a pretty decent attack stat there. I deliberately bought a friend that doesn't have any dupes in his Goku, as neither do I, just to sort of balance it out. And you know, if we bring a Goku that is too powerful, he's gonna steamroll the showcase a little bit. So let's not give him a super attack, and then we'll give this Gohan a super just because it drops down these STR orbs, and then that floats him off, ready to come around onto the Omega rotation again at some point. So we should have Vegeta on the next rotation with Omega, so we can see what sort of attack stat we can get up to with that 25% support passive active. So Gohan, we need a new BoJack movie Gohan. I want to see a really good, like, Dokkan Fest exclusive Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the like orange gi outfit. I did see someone posted a fan made one on Twitter. I forget who it was. I wasn't intending to mention it, so I didn't look it up in advance, but someone did make one. It was a transforming unit where he goes from being Super Saiyan 1 in the orange gi to transforming into Super Saiyan 2 as a new Hybrid Saiyans leader, and that's definitely the best way to do it, because if he starts off with being named just Super Saiyan Gohan, you could have him on the same team with the LR, so that would be awesome. And we definitely, additional as well, so we're up to, we got over 1.2 mil attack stat, additional super attack, over 1 million damage both times. So time for them to fuse into Gogeta. Okay, so we got to make sure, well, we don't even have the Angel Frieza because he's on rotation with Omega, so we don't have to worry about taking too much damage here. Probably should start picking up more type orbs. See if we can, I think we're probably too, the Dokkan bar is probably not full enough for us to be able to get a Dokkan attack with Omega Shenron. So that's a decent enough baseline. So Goku taking around 7,000 damage. Although I guess Omega's going to have type advantage anyway, so he's probably never going to take that much damage. Fortunately, Gogeta super attacking Golden Frieza, so best case scenario for us. Yeah, only 20k from the Soul Punisher. That's all we'd like to see. Okay, so we got the support on rotation again. See, I don't really want Frieza taking a whole bunch of damage, but we also can't super attack with Frieza if we put him in the first slot. So let's do this. Get a super attack with Omega, get some health back, get those with you, and then let's use an attack up heal here. We've got the Gohan on rotation, so this is going to be, outside of a Dokkan attack, this is going to be the max damage that we can get from STR Omega. So still takes next to no damage, almost 1.6 mil attack stat. Get a crit? Okay, so 1.14, still pretty good. I'm sure if we get a crit, we're going to hit well over 1.5, maybe even 1.6 million damage. So as you can see, while he's not necessarily the most optimal choice for this team, because like I said, for me, even with this Frieza being his best link partner, he only has one 10% attack link, but even so, he's definitely a solid pick for this team if you don't have the physical one, because obviously the physical one is on the category as well. So I mean, realistically, you are probably going to use the physical one instead if you do have both of them. But so let's grab those with you for the Dokkan bar, but we won't super with Goku because we are getting very close to taking out Gogeta. And then I am actually going to use this just for the sake of the Vegeta in the last spot, because I mean, even if he takes a super attack, he's going to take a lot of damage anyway. So, but we are getting the bar very close to being full, so we may be able to get the Dokkan attack next turn with Omega. Because yeah, Golden Frieza doing a pretty decent amount of damage, but the Gokus with no dupes won't be able to additional, and then Vegeta's not going to do a huge amount of damage. Of course, he would be the one that takes the super attack though, so this is probably going to hurt quite a bit. Yeah, 120,000. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. So, okay. So definitely Omega's got to go in the front. Then we'll grab these. Grab these with Frieza. I don't think it's going to quite be enough, because we can pick up all these orbs with Goku, but they are not the type ones. Is it going to get it for us? Yes! Yes! Perfect way to finish. Dokkan attack for Omega Shenron. Still tanking like an absolute beast. And, okay. Let's get this Dokkan mode on the go. See how much damage we can get. And it's going super slow. Not on the emulator, so I'm going to hit every single one. And then, yeah, let's see what sort of damage Omega is going to do, and that will be finishing up the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase for STR Omega Shenron. Still definitely a decent enough unit on this category. 2.14 million crit with the Dokkan to close us out. And there you go. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. Comment down below and let me know which of the 70% leaders you have, if you've been playing back from that meta, that you still love to use in teams. I wouldn't be surprised to see plenty of comments saying about AGL Super Vegito, still an insanely good unit. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.